Hey everybody, Brad Sinclair here, your local realtor, and I'm running for a seat on Selwyn Council and a small ward. Sit back, relax. This should be a pretty short video, or maybe not. Anyways, we're going to discuss septic reinspection programs, 9/11, and the Lakers. All right, so in 2015, a motion was brought to Selwyn Council on discretionary septic reinspection program should be put in place for our township. It was voted on and approved for the council approved for staff to go ahead and start creating septic reinspection program, which they did. In 2016, quote unquote skeleton bylaw was presented to council. And it was, again, all approved to finalize. Now, that skeleton bylaw was more of a type 2 inspection program, still done by the health unit. And if you remember my last video when I'm discussing what the different types are, you may want to check that out. But it was a type 2. In 2017, the type 3 was now introduced as a finished bylaw. And the finished bylaw was all agreed to and accepted, and all councillors said that there was no changes needed to be done on this bylaw. We're going to go ahead with it. But Sherry Sennis brought a motion, and it was second by Donna Ballantyne, that maybe we should do a public open house in 2018, and they made it very clear that there was not to be discussion or argument about the bylaw. It's just to bring information. Fast forward to 2018, and guys like myself have brought this to the table and said, no, this isn't all right. This is not something that the public agrees to, council. And they did listen. They made us fill out a form, and that form then translated to another motion put on the table to cancel this bylaw because of the outrage that has came from the public. So it all comes down to tonight. There's going to be 3 people speaking in front of council about the septic reinspection program. 2, I believe, are against it, and 1 is definitely for it. So we're going to hear somebody, and it's going to be a person that lives in Durrell-Dummer, and they are the president of the Environmental Lake Association for Clear Lake, Stony Lake, and Dummer Lake, or White Lake, whatever way you want to call it. There's 2 names for that lake. So that person from Durrell-Dummer is going to be doing a presentation on why it should be not voted down, and for them to continue on with the inspection program. So here's where it comes down to, guys. We've sent in 200 forms. That should be enough public input to say, no, we better turn this down. But I don't believe it is. I think that I really truly believe that we need to physically be at that meeting and fight for them to turn this bylaw down, because this bylaw was accepted by all 5 council members already, and very much approved and very much supported. And I don't believe that all 5 now have changed their mind. I believe there's been 2, but there's still 3 that are in question. So if you can, please try your very best at 5 p.m. today. Be at the council chambers, and let's fill this gallery and make sure that council understands that we are not for this bylaw. This needs to be turned down. It is not right for our township. Okay? So, yeah, that was the big one. Last night, the Peterborough Lakers won Game 3, and that was pretty exciting. They did. The Western team is just either they're tired or they're out of sorts, but they're just not playing very well. And the Lakers have been taking advantage of that, and so they're up 3-0, and they play tonight for Game 4 and maybe a chance at the title, Man Cup title. And last but not least, it is 9/11, and I'll never forget. I'm sure you'll never forget, but I'll be taking a few moments today to just reflect on that terrible day and the attack on our neighbors. And I don't know, I'm just kind of stuck for words on this topic, so I'm just going to end it there. And you guys have a great day. I hope to see you tonight at 5 p.m. at the council chambers.